Hi, my name is Thao. In this talk, I'm presenting hierarchical conditional relation networks for video question answering. This is a joint work with Vuong, Svetha, Venkatesh, and Truyen at Deakin University. So visual QA and video QA in particular is capable for a wide range of real-world applications, but challenging to solve. Video QA requires understanding of temporal reasoning in addition to visual reasoning. Besides, videos are much richer with possible additional channels such as subtitle or speech, and thanks to the spatial temporal nature of videos, one can ask a range of questions. For example, question can be about temporal relations as the first two questions in the slides, or simply about facts existing in the video as the last one. In this work, we aim for a reasoning engine that firstly, it can effectively reflect the key features of videos, including long, short, temporal relations, video hierarchy, and compositionality. Secondly, it can be readily extended to handle additional information channel. And finally, it can help to ease the model building process by simple rearrangements and block stacking with generic units that we see in most of the breakthrough neural architectures, such as ResNet or recurrent neural network. In particular, we propose a general-purpose reusable unit called Conditional Relation Networks, or CRN. The CRN is a relational transformer which encapsulates and transforms an array S of objects into a new array R conditioned on a contextual feature C. At the core of the CRN unit, it iteratively computes higher-order relations between input objects in a subset of S and subsequently modulates the encoding through the contextual feature. Subsets are picked on a random basis. Thanks to the flexibility of CN unit and its encapsulating design, we are able to stack them with together to form a deep hierarchical conditional relation network in a straightforward manner. In particular, we propose a way to use CN units to incorporate the relational knowledge from video objects with activity flows and linguistic context. At the clip level, the CN encodes the relation between appearance and frame appearance and integrate with clip motion and linguistic feature. At the video level, they capture the relations between clips encodings and integrate with video level motion and linguistic feature as context respectively. It's also capable to go deeper in hierarchy to deal with long videos. As for empirical results, we demonstrate the capability of SCRN in answering questions in major video QA dataset. Our model consistently outperforms state-of-the-art methods across all datasets. The gap is more noticeable for those questions requiring strong temporal reasoning, such as repetition action tasks and state transition tasks in TGIF QA dataset. For a better understanding about our model, we provide some ablation studies on TGIF QA dataset. It's clearly seen that with our modeling temporal relation, the model performs poorly while the other aspects such as hierarchy, motion conditioning, and linguistic conditioning consistently increment the model performance, especially for those questions who requires strong temporal reasoning. Here are some highlighted examples for which frame relations are key to avoid correct answers. For example, near-term relations are required for counting fast-paced action, while far-term relations are needed for action transition. SCRN with the ability to model hierarchical relation handles them successfully, while a baseline of flat visual question interaction could not manage to find correct answers. And last but not least, here are some highlights of our work. We propose a new general-purpose relational reasoning engine for representation and reasoning over videos. We examine the capability and flexibility of the proposed unit in video QA by designing a hierarchical network architecture which reflects the temporal relation between entities in a video as well as multimodal interaction. And we would like to emphasize that our unit is general purpose and therefore it can readily applicable for other compositional modalities such as linguistic and speech. Thank you for listening.